Well, hello everybody. Thank you for joining me. This is Little Cesar, and today I'm about to show you the difference between this type of waters versus Kangen water. Is your water making you acidic? Is your water making you sick? Well, we're gonna take a look at all that today, and you're gonna discover why. All the foods that you eat, all the beverages that you consume makes the body acidic. All the GMO foods, all the processed foods. When you consume that type of foods, all the meats, the chicken. I mean, there's so many foods that actually are acidic, and we don't even know that we are acidic. So if you're consuming those type of foods, you also got to learn how to get rid of that acidic out of the body, and that's what I'm about to show you today. So I gathered a sort of different beverages. I have a pH tester. pH stands for potential hydrogen, and it's gonna tell us the quality of the beverage. If it turns any of these colors, see right here, if you look at it down here, there's color. There's orange, yellow, light green, neutral, 7.0, light blue, little purple, darker purple. And so this liquid here is gonna tell us the pH level of the beverage. Now, as you can see, soda, it's very acidic, right? But we drink it because it tastes good. But therefore, it's also harming the body. This is a beverage from France, Perrier. It's also acidic, right? It's about 5.5 acidic. Now, this represents all the sports drinks, right? The Gatorade, all the sports drinks. Now, they promote this on TV and the commercials saying that it's good. I used to drink this, and I can't believe I used to drink this not knowing that this beverage is actually acidic. It was making my body more acidic. Now, this is Fiji, comes from the Polynesian Islands. It takes about 8 months to about a year and a half to get to your home. Why? Because they don't fly it, they ship it in those big hot containers. It takes a long time. So possibly by the time when they put the water in this plastic, it was pretty good. But it spends the most in plastic, and plastic is made out of petroleum, so it leaches the plastic into the water, which is not good for the body. Then you have Dasani. I call this dishonest. Why is that? Because it's still acidic, right? And you can hear the cheap plastic. This is gonna harm the body. Okay, now we have Kangen water. Now, I'm usually the start of the show, but right now it's actually Kangen water. This is 9.5 pH. When you press this button on the machine, the SD501, it gives you this quality unlimited water, which is rich in antioxidants. The microclusters are tiny for faster hydration. Now, let's say that because of all the foods and the beverages that you're consuming, you're making the body, the joints, the muscles, everything in the body, you're making it acidic. Now, if you want to make your body healthier, you start drinking Kangen water, and look what happens. It's able to neutralize the acid on this water. Now, it's not the color, it's not purple. I have clear Kangen water. Look at what happens. It actually brings to alkaline, that's what you want for the body to make it healthier. Now let's take a look at the Gatorade, right, the sports drinks. I cannot neutralize Gatorade. Why is that? Because it has sodium and I have a bunch of different chemicals. I can't believe I used to drink this. I need about 32 cups to actually make it green. Neutral. That's a lot of water. And that's just a little bit of Gatorade. Now, don't blink or you'll miss the show. This one's gonna try to fool you. Wait, did you guys see that? Wait, hold on, let me do it again. It's like mind-boggling. It makes me kind of want to dance a little bit. It's crazy, right? Look, one more time. Right? It's like a magic show, right? It has too many chemicals. Google it and you'll find out what's the chemical that is in this beverage. Now, soda. Let's take a look at soda. Sorry guys, soda cannot be neutralized. I need 32 cups to neutralize it to green once again. And if you drink a whole bottle, I would need about 2 to 3 gallons of water, Kangen water, to actually neutralize it. That's a lot of water. A lot of people say that this is cancer in a bottle. diabetes and your lupus. And why is that? Because the chemical that is in here is so crazy. If you put a piece of steak, you put soda, you leave it there 24 hours, it's gonna eat the steak. It's gonna eat it, it's gonna boil it, and it's gonna disintegrate it. But then yet, when we're drinking this, what do you think is happening to our organs? This stuff, it's a chemical. It's just gonna give you, you're gonna get sick just in time. It's a matter of time, right? Now let me show you the power of soda, right? Like I just said. Look at what happens when you actually just a little sip, one little sip, it neutralizes the alkaline back to an acidic environment. That is pretty crazy, guys. I cannot believe I used to drink this all the time. I didn't know it was harming my body. I used to go to the store, buy all this stuff, not knowing that it was harming my body. Now, I also want to show you, and look, and if you don't believe me, Google Dr. Otto Warburg. Here's a doctor who won the Nobel Prize, Otto Warburg. He says that cancer cannot live in an alkaline environment. Cancer thrives in an acidic environment. So knowing and understanding that, it makes sense to be drinking Kangen water, because when you start drinking Kangen water and if you're acidic, it's gonna bring the pH level of the blood to the blood back to, it's gonna balance it basically, because our blood is about 7.35, and this makes sense to me when I first saw it. But when you drink it, the energy level you're gonna get, you're gonna sleep better, you're just gonna feel better. Now I want to show you, for those that are buying alkaline bottled water, Essentia, right? These have chemicals. It says here 9.5, and in the ingredients, if you read it, it says it goes through a reverse osmosis process first. It removes everything from water, and it says they're adding sodium bicarbonate. These are synthetic minerals. It's gonna harm the pH level of the blood, and it's gonna give you kidney stones. So let's put this puppy to the test. I have put it already in here, and I'm gonna test the pH level because it says 9.5. So let's see if it's true. Right now, it's lying to me. Look. It's not even, it's actually like a what? Like a 9.0. So check this out. I'm gonna show you how fake this thing is. I'm gonna blow some bubbles and see what happens. There you go, guys. Did you see how it changed the pH level? That's about close to 15 seconds. Now I'm gonna do the same thing with Kangen water, okay? And you're gonna see the difference between an electrical change and a chemical change. And when I'm talking about it, this is a chemical change. This is an electrical change. I'm gonna put some pH drops, and we're gonna see if I'm able to actually change it as well as just I did Essentia, right? So let's do that again for 15 seconds. That's 10. And that's 15. Now you can see the difference between alkaline bottle chemical change, alkaline ionized water, and an electrical change. Remember, our body is, we're electricity. Our brain operates on 20 volts. Our heart operates on 1.33. So the water gets, the way it gets ionized, it gets shocked. So when it gets shocked, when it comes out, the water gets ionized, and when you're drinking, the body is able to recognize it. Therefore, that's why you're able to actually feel good, because you're giving it the real deal. Kangen water is the way to go, guys. When ionization happens, it produces 3 different type of properties in the water. Abundance of antioxidants, the microcluster, tiny molecules for faster hydration, and the alkaline ionized water, which are the minerals that the body needs. But today I'm going to show you the antioxidants, how much antioxidants are in water. So what I did was I went to the store and I bought Smart Water. Smart Water says right here that it has antioxidants. Yeah, it's in the label. So I'm going to put this to the test. Also, vitamin C says antioxidants. We're going to put vitamin C to the test. And the way I'm going to do that is by actually using betadine. Betadine is the highest form of oxidation because of its color. So I'm gonna put some of this on this water. Now, if the water maintains clear, that means that the water has antioxidants. If it gets red or orange, that means it's oxidizing your body when you're drinking this type of water, or any bottle of water doesn't say antioxidants. So let's put this to the test. Let's see how smart this water is. By the way, this is the newest bottle from Smart Water, and they're actually promoting it as antioxidants. So here we go. Put some drops. And as you can see, it's really doesn't have antioxidants. So when you're drinking this bottled water, it's oxidizing the body. Now we're gonna put vitamin C to the test. Let me get a tablet. Doctors recommend it because it helps the immune system. So we're gonna drop the tablet. We're gonna stir it. And now let's see how vitamin C is fighting the oxidation in the body. As you can see, it works. Vitamin C works. Now, when you press the 9.5 on this Kangen water machine, it gives us water. Let's see what happens when you put Kangen water in here. You can see that immediately it's able to fight the oxidation in the body because Kangen water has an abundance of antioxidants. Now, can you drink a gallon of water, a gallon of vitamin C? Of course not, but you can definitely drink 1 gallon of Kangen water. And the way you get antioxidants by actually on blueberries, strawberries, broccoli, and you can also have antioxidants on green tea, cod liver oil, vitamin C like we did right now. It has antioxidants, and the antioxidants kills the free radical in the bloodstream. And how do you get those free radicals in the bloodstream? Is when you consume all the food that has GMOs, the sodas, the Gatorades, anything that is actually acidic. Once you actually eat it, it produces those free radicals in the bloodstream. So when you drink Kangen water, it has an abundance of antioxidants. It kills the free radicals and it flushes it out. Therefore, you're gonna maintain young looking, you're gonna have more energy, and you're gonna feel just good. The dancers or the athletes, they get lactic acid after they work out. Well, that is because of all the beverages that you drink and all the foods, and it can't get out. But when you start drinking antioxidants, especially Kangen water, it flushes it out. Therefore, you have no soreness. And we're gonna see the difference, which water is able to hydrate you. Because when you have hydration, everything works perfectly in the body. We're 75% water. The brain needs about 82% water. The blood, 90% water. The muscles, 72% water. Your bones, 13% water. So we're made of 75% water. If you're drinking water, what kind of water are you drinking? So like I said, this is a tea bag, green tea, Yamamoto green tea. I'm gonna open this up. Now, what are the elements that you need to make tea? Of course, you need hot water. Can I make tea with room temperature? Let's put it to the test. It's probably gonna take a long time, right? Usually you cannot make tea with room temperature water. So there you go, there's no tea. But look at what happens when you actually put Kangen water. It makes tea. Now you might be asking yourself, why is it making tea, Cesar? Well, because the molecules are different. The molecules on this, they're between 15 to 50 molecules in a cluster. So there are too many of them and they're too big. Therefore, when you drink it, you get bloated, you can feel a little slush. And when you sit on the couch and you lay down, you can actually hear it. A lot of the boxers, when they're actually resting, they drink water and they spit it out. Why? Because it's too heavy. And when you're running, you can actually hear it, right? So that's why the body cannot absorb it. On the other hand, Kangen water, the molecules are between 4 to 6 molecules. So it makes green tea and your brain gets hydrated in 30 seconds. Yes, 30 seconds. and the body is fully hydrated in 10 minutes. That is because the molecules are tiny and the cluster is actually smaller. Therefore, you're gonna have hydration. When you have hydration as an athlete or as a dancer, you're gonna perform better. You're gonna have more stamina. You're gonna have more energy. You get what I'm saying here? And when you're making or cooking with Kangen water, the flavor is gonna be incredible. And that is the big difference. Now look, you might say, Cesar, maybe you make tea because the tea bag was already wet. Okay, fair enough. Let's go back to the Sunny and see if we can make tea again. It doesn't make tea because of the molecules, right? If I bring it back here and I add Kangen water, it makes tea because of the molecules. All right, let's go back to the Sunny again. And you can see the difference between the molecules. Just like the sun and no sun, you can feel the difference, right? No hydration. That's why when I'm dancing and I'm training, I have a lot of energy. My muscles are fully hydrated. My brain is hydrated, my blood. Therefore, I'm gonna have better endurance. I'm gonna have more energy. And that is the difference between hydration and no hydration. On this water, no hydration, hydration with Kangen water. Now you might say, look, you can see that there's a little bit of tea in this ones right here. I'm gonna pull out the tea that's a little bit in there by adding Kangen water. Look, this one you cannot see, but now you can see. You see the difference? It pulled it out. Here, you can see there's still a little bit of tea, but look what happens when you add regular bottled water. It dilutes it. Therefore, it cannot pull it out. Here, there's a little bit of tea because there was the Sunny, but look at what happens when I add Kangen water. It pulls the tea out. The difference of hydration. Look at here. I'm able to pull it out a little bit. This cannot do it because this bottled water, the molecules are too big, they're too many, and it's too heavy. So therefore, there's no hydration. How to clean your fruits and vegetables and how to stay healthy. I don't know if you guys know, but there's all the fruits and vegetables, they got pesticides, insecticides, germicides. And then you go buy them at the store, you come home and you wash them with tap water, right? And we know that in tap water there's over 300 chemicals. And if you're buying organic doesn't mean it doesn't have any chemicals. Organic means that it has 40% less of pesticides. So you're contaminating the tomatoes even more when you wash it with tap water. And I'm gonna show you what we do. I have this machine I bought this 11 years ago, and it makes 7 different type of waters. And today I'm gonna show you one of them, how powerful it is to actually, it's gonna remove the pesticides from the fruits and vegetables. All right, so let me put this to the test. When I first saw that, it blew my mind. I didn't know that you can do that with, you can remove the pesticides from the fruits and vegetables. So here's some sweet, natural sweet, cherry tomatoes. And I'm gonna put this to the test. I really love tomatoes, so people that really love tomatoes, you can do this with any type of tomato. The big ones, the small ones, the medium ones, right? So now, normally you will wash it with tap water, but in this case, since we're out here enjoying the beautiful outdoors, I'm gonna use Aquafina to see how Aquafina has the ability to remove it or not. Okay, then I have 11.5 pH strong Kangen water. When you press the orange button, the machine gives you one of these waters. And we're gonna put it to the test. It's water. You guys can see that it's actually just water. This is what I do at home with all my fruits and vegetables. Basically it's water. I can drink this, right? But this is what we do at home. All the fruits and vegetables, even the beans. Oh my God, I washed the beans the other day. Well, I've been washing them, but this time was like, it has so many pesticides. And in time, this is not gonna get you sick in 1 week or a year. But when you're adding 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, it's gonna add up and it's going to start harming the body. It's gonna start harming the brain. And you don't want that to happen, right? Especially when we're giving fruits and vegetables to the kids, right? Because I mean, that's what our parents, they teach us. We gotta eat our fruits and vegetables. Why? Right? But what we don't know is that there's pesticides in here and it's chemical. So if this, you know, when they're spraying the pesticides, the people, they wear a whole suit, a mask, gloves. Why is that? Because it's not safe to breathe all those chemicals. So if it's not safe to breathe it, is it safe to eat it? Of course not. So let's see what comes out of the tomatoes. This was washed with Aquafina. Let's see what comes off. Nothing. See, nothing came off, right? Now, 11.5 Kangen water. Let's see what comes off. Now, can you see the difference? It's crazy. This is not green tea either, okay? This is the pesticides, insecticides, the germicides. This is gonna harm the body if you continue doing this. When you taste this tomato versus this tomato, you can tell the difference. And this, when you wash your strawberries, your blueberries, the grapes, your cucumbers, everything with water, now you're eating 100% organic. And the taste, I cannot tell you, it is a big deal. So people that doesn't like tomato, some of the people, it's not that you don't like the tomato, you don't like what's inside of the tomato. That's what you're tasting, because it's that bitterness, the pesticides. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is that, you know that water and oil do not mix, is that correct? So I have some sesame seed oil, and I like to love this one because it's darker, but you can do this with avocado oil or olive oil, right? We get taught in school that oil and water do not mix. Let's put that theory to the test. You can see that oil and water does not mix, right? So the machine here, I bought this machine 11 years ago, and this is the SD501. It produces 7 different type of waters, but one of the waters is an 11.5 pH level. This water has the ability to break down the oil, and we're gonna put that to the test. It's basically water. Oil and water do not. It's water. I can drink this. Now, you probably are saying, is that horchata or milk? No, it's not. It basically broke down the oil, it emulsified it. Here, it didn't. It just didn't do it, right? And when I first saw this, I understood why I lost weight. Because when I bought my machine, and I started drinking Kangen water, the regular 9.5, I went from a 33 on my waist back to a 29. And I didn't understand why, because I didn't change my diet. All I changed was my water. So this is the reason why, because it starts to cleanse the body, it starts to cleanse the colon. And if you're constipated, you're gonna go to the restroom. This water has different functions. As you can see this, it emulsifies the oil so you can clean your stove. No more chemicals, no more degreasers, no more 409 or Mr. Fantastico or Fabuloso. This is your new Fabuloso Fantastic right here. And it's actually water. I didn't know that water can do that. So this right here, I use it to clean my carpets. It's a stain remover. Your stove, your kitchen, the floors, the restrooms. If you're interested in being in a clean, green environment, then this is the way to go. It's amazing. Yes. So with that being said, if you're dealing with cholesterol, this is what it looks like on the blood. So when you start drinking Kangen water, all of a sudden it starts to cleanse the body. The water came out of this machine. This is the SD501, and it produces 7 different type of waters. It goes from 9.5 all the way to 11.5, 2.5, 6.0, 7.0. So it gives us 7 different type of waters. This is an incredible machine that connects right on the tap source of your kitchen. Thank you everybody for watching and hanging out with me for a little bit. Until next time.